Hi everyone. This week we're going to work on defining the set 3 vocab terms. And along with that problem set, there are a few application problems for you to try. So I think there are 5. So that's one assignment to complete. Then we're going to start our unit on reviewing the properties of powers. We're going to look at the multiplication powers, the power of a power, power of a product. Look at those negative powers, the power of 0, and also the division. So let's start off with multiplying powers. The product of powers, if the bases are the same, you just add your exponents. X to the 7th times x to the 3rd, you just add exponents. When the base is the same, you just add exponents. If it's a numerical base, then you go ahead and simplify. In the next one, again, same base, add exponents, and there's your product. When you get to one that has numerical coefficients, you're going to multiply those coefficients. 4 times 3 is 12. I'm going to add my exponents for my x terms. That will give me x to the 7th. And I'll add my exponents for my y terms. 1 plus 3 is 4. So our first property is the product of powers, same base, add exponents. Again, reminder, to multiply powers with the same base, you add exponents. We're going to look now at x to the 7th times x to the negative 2nd. I'm going to add those together. That will give me x to the 3rd, and my y is to the 9th. Another thing to remember is that x to the power of 0 equals 1. So I'm just putting out some reminders in these first few slides. Power of a power. When you take a power and raise it to a power, technically this is saying take x to the 2nd and multiply it by itself 5 times. Then if I use my product of powers, that's adding. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. And I'll get x to the 10th power. So the shortcut to that is if you're raising a power to a power, you multiply your exponents. But I wanted you to see how that rule was developed. Again, 3 times 2 is 6, and then I would simplify. So when you're raising a power to a power, you multiply exponents. On to power of a product. Within this grouping of parentheses, we see 3 times x to the 4th times y to the 5th. You're going to distribute that by multiplying. This only works when this is a product, not a sum or a difference. This will give me 3 to the 3rd, x to the 12th, and y to the 15th. Again, I'll simplify my numeric base. 27, x to the 12th, y to the 15th. One last one here. Again, I have power of a product. That will give me 2 to the 4th. Negative 3 times 2 will be negative 6. And y to the 8th. If you recall, we never leave negative exponents. They get written as their positive reciprocals. If any of this needs more work, we will definitely be doing more. This was just a little hint on some of the rules that you've learned in the past. Now I still have to address those negative exponents with a little more detail, as well as the division. But I think that I will stop at this point and we'll go over some in class. I'll see you later.